Got the death grip. Probably don't need it, but that's what Avery's used to, so I better have it. We are sitting out here. We've got the first hunt of the year here with Mo Outdoors and Avery. We've got the TenPoint Crossbow ready to rock and roll. We are in the Redneck Ghillie Blind. We got established here probably 3 weeks ago, and we're overlooking our Nixa Hardware Bullseye Foodplot that myself and the girls came in here and planted. And overall it's looking pretty good. We need some more rain, but we're in a pretty big drought right now, so a lot of our food plots are really hurting. But we've got quite a bit of rye and brassicas coming through here, and we've got deer and turkeys coming in here on a daily basis. So we've got that north wind that we've been waiting for to get in here and hunt, and we've got a decent little front moving through here for October. Here tonight, I think it's going to be high 40s in the morning, so a pretty big transition from the 60s we've been seeing the last couple of days. But Avery's ready to rock and roll. We've got a water tank, the deer been hidden, and then we've also seen a couple squirrels already as we were setting up there. And we've got our mock scrape rope about 30 yards, water tank's about 20 there, and Avery's already been picking out little targets areas, and we'll get those things ranged up. That way she knows when these deer start showing up, we'll be ready to rock and roll. But we are rolling with 4th arrow camera arm set up here. We've got our ozonics running through here, so as that wind is coming through that north, anything downwind to us on that south side should be covered with that ozonics. And we're really excited to just get out here. This is actually our first Missouri sit. We were up in Kansas almost a month ago, and target deer just didn't show up until the evening after we had left. But we still had fun. It was a little hotter than what it is now, but I really look forward to getting out here and taking you guys along for a hunt. So Avery, what's our main objective here tonight to shoot?
To shoot the big buck red doe.
Red doe, yep. We've got a couple decent bucks moving through here. We've discussed this a little bit. We're going to kind of see how everything kind of flows here tonight, and if there is a nice 4.5, 5.5-year-old deer that moves through, I'm not going to hesitate to let her, let an arrow fly. But primarily what we're trying to do right now is just doe harvest there and kind of just see how things work out. So we'll go ahead and get quiet there and take you guys along for the hunt.
country first. Life goes fast, stand up for the week and a kneel at the flag. So I got a problem with people disrespecting what our forefathers fought for and what it's representing. I bleed red, white, and blue, it's not an act. So if you don't agree, I've got a problem with that. I run with the wild horses. Some people in this world, they just want to fight without carving out the time to get the facts right. And when we don't agree, all hell breaks loose. Then we turn our backs with different versions of the truth. Whatever happened to the land of the free? Love and I never practicing what you preach. Don't open your mouth just to hear yourself talk. You won't find me out here not walking the walk, 'cause I run with the wild horses. I run with the wild horses. Well, I roam these desert plains for the answers to the questions that we face, and pray they find their way. 'Cause one day they're gonna bury me, and on my headstone it will read, go and seek, and the truth will set you free. So I run. So I
Oh yeah, I got it. Nice job, Missy. Go patrol, baby. Alright guys, well, we ended up shooting at one there. I do know that we definitely hit it there. As you guys can see, our blind's back there. I mean, it's right there at 20 yards. I don't know if that deer just turned on Avery a little bit or if it just shot right for some reason. But it did look like it hit right of the shoulder, but we're actually seeing some blood right through here. So we're just gonna take it nice and slow. I did get footage of her all the way down here, maybe 70 to 80 yards across the fence. But we're gonna see, we got a decent blood on the arrow, but I think it's probably just a front shot, and it's not going to be fatal. But we're going to just kind of do a little track job, kind of see if we see any bubbles there, and maybe that deer did turn in and hit that off lung. But we're just gonna have to see and go from there. Good shit. Down some more. Okay. Yep, you keep following it. Good job. Let's keep following. Now let's make sure we keep track of the blood, okay? So here's some more right there. Okay. Walk right over there. Yep. Look at her.
I want to see where I should have hit.
Hold on. Yep. Sweet. Yep, go pick her head up. Here. Yep, pick her by your ears up. Pick her up. Avery, pick her head up. Hurry up. There you go. Look at that. Now you punched her out on the... Actually punched her out on the back side of the... You think you heart shot her. Alright, well. Yep, keep walking. All right, guys. Well, we got it done here, didn't we, Avery?
Yeah.
Yep. So that deer presented about a 25-yard shot there, and it was a really gorgeous evening there. I think it was about 7 o'clock. Avery was kind of asking what the trail cameras were showing, and all of a sudden I saw a deer pop its head up right across the fence line there, and shortly after that, doe and her fawn had worked through here, out here on that bullseye from Nixa Hardware there. And you know, it just goes to show you, even though there's not a whole lot of growth due to the rain, there's still deer that will utilize these food plots there. And when you got the green source around, you want to attract those deer in there, and you get good quality hunts there. But we had a good enjoyable experience there in the Redneck Blind, the Ghillie there, and ended up this doe, the first doe actually worked through here, and we just could not get her on or get Avery on her fast enough. And then the next mature doe came through here with her fawn there, and then the fawn kind of just milled around there, and then she presented a really good quality shot there. And then we had a nice, I think probably 2.5, 3.5-year-old deer out here on the food plot, and really enjoyed watching the full thing transpire there. So, you know, Avery, walk us through this hunt here. So, got out of the UTV and then walked down the trail, and what did we forget?
So Dad forgot the stand for the gun.
For the crossbow?
Yep, that thing right
so
there.
We had to go back, didn't we? But that makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? That bog death grip there. And then after that, we got the opportunity to watch some squirrels around, and then after that, what ended up happening? Saw the deer starting to come in, right?
Yeah, deer come in, and then she walked right past us.
The first one walked right past us, didn't it? Yep.
Yeah. We couldn't get on the target fast enough because she went like right there, and then she went.
Yep. But thankfully there was some more deer in here, wasn't there? So this is about a half-acre food plot there, and well, we've seen I think up to 7 or 8 deer in here, and this property's got a crazy amount of deer. So, you know, we love managing our doe herds there, especially when we get the opportunity to take out some of these does. And you know, starting this video off, we said that you know, we're going to be in here exclusively for doe management there, unless a big 4.5, 5.5-year-old deer popped in. But we didn't even see, you know, we got to see that 1, 2.5-year-old deer, and good genetics there, and I really look forward to seeing him, you know, in the upcoming future years there. But overall, we ended up shooting the deer a little front, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we kind of thought we were just going to give up, didn't we? But we just kept following that blood, and finally we got into some bubbles, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we ended up shooting that deer on the front, the front of it, almost to the brisket. But I think what it ended up doing is that the angle ended up hitting that back shoulder, and then ended up going right through the heart and punched that deer out, because that deer was only maybe 100, 120 yards outside the food plot there. So other than that, we had a good track job, didn't you?
Yeah.
You learned a little bit about blood, didn't you? We used that light, and that worked out real good, and you did a great job. So, all right, well, congratulations. First 2024 deer, right? Mow Outdoors. All right, you guys have anything you want to tell everybody?
Have a great hunting season.
All right, guys, like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature. Best luck on your upcoming hunt.